Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Ox Talks. It is New Year's Eve, 2023, December 31st. What do we say about 2023? It is coming to a close. I would say we might look back at this time next year and think that 2023 was a tame year by comparison. But for those of us that are paying attention to what's going on, that are awake, that are looking at the right information, trying to make ourselves stronger, financially stronger, physically stronger, I believe there are going to be a lot of opportunities in the next year or two that we can take advantage of. I want to say that my New Year's resolution this year is, number one, keep doing what I'm doing from my personal level, keep getting stronger, keep working out, keep a strict regimen, continue trying to better myself as a professional, as a parent, as a husband. All those things I think we need to be working on every day. But with regard to this channel, I'm going to keep working on getting better, keep refining the content for you guys, keep trying to mix it up and give some different perspectives from my background and my analysis and insight. And that's what I'm going to endeavor to do this next year. I'd like to see this channel grow. I pulled up some of the analytics this afternoon just to share with you guys where we've come from. And the first video we posted was October 3rd of this year. So not even 90 days ago. And that was my welcome to Ox Talks, I believe, little blurb. And from that point forward, we have done, I think, 86 videos now, or I have. And the responsiveness has been terrific. The viewership, I really appreciate that. We are up to, we're getting pretty close to 4,000 subscribers. Sorry, of course, I have a siren in the background here. Give me a second here. We are close to knocking on the door of 4,000 subscribers in less than 90 days. I'm very, very excited by that and encouraged. I would love to see us get to 10,000 subscribers, take this next step in the journey. So for any of you guys that are watching the channel and haven't subscribed, I would ask you to subscribe to the channel. I would also ask you to like the videos and hit the bell notification so you're notified as I post new content. And as you can see from yesterday, the last few days, I will discuss different topics. I'm not afraid to throw out some of the more challenging issues and to address those. I will be addressing more of the preparedness stuff. I can throw in some insight from my business ownership and my law practice. So I hope that, that those of you that are here, and I appreciate each and every one of you, can glean something from the channel. I waited a long time to start the channel because I just didn't feel that it was yet right for me. And like I said, about not even 90 days ago, it hit me that it's time to do this. So let's get through, let's embark on 2024 as a community. I saw in the analytics today, we are over 260, about 265,000 views so far. Over 25,000 cumulative watch hours. Like I said, almost 4,000 subscribers. Guys, if we can get this thing to 5 and then to 10, we'll be off to the races because, we'll start waking up the algos on these videos as well. It'll start getting shared more by YouTube, and I think that will help us grow this community. The goal is to promulgate, this information and to wake as many people up as possible. That's my goal. Obviously, I do have a day job running the law practice, but I will be dedicating more time to this channel and to these videos because I appreciate the response so far, and what I'm seeing is encouraging to me. So thank each and every one of you. Happy New Year to all of you. Let's get into 2024 and take charge. let me address for a few minutes, adversity, because everybody is coming from a different background, a different set of circumstances, but I will tell you, nothing will come to any of us without putting in the hard work, without a strong work ethic, without getting up every day motivated to do better and to help motivate those around you to do better and to make their lives better. And that's the purpose of what I'm trying to do here. So we all have had adversity in our lives. Nobody woke up, well, some did, but most did not wake up or were born with a silver spoon in their mouth, so to speak. We've all had to scrap and fight for every single thing. So let me share just a couple of personal stories with you in terms of just general background issues. I am a completely self-made person. I didn't have a family wealth. I didn't have anybody writing me checks to go to school or to pay the rent or to pay the mortgage. And I will tell you that there have been a couple times in my life financially that I've been caught flat-footed. And you learn from those times in your life. I will say that pain teaches very powerful lessons. In 2009-ish, 2008, I got caught in a bad real estate transaction, and it took a big toll not only on myself but on our family. And we had to fight back from that. It took many years. My credit score took a beating, and it took a long time to build that back up, to make better decisions, to learn from the mistakes. So I really don't want to hear anybody, making excuses in 2024. We all have adversity, and overcoming adversity is what makes us stronger. I wanted to share that. I mean, I could do a whole video on what that transaction was and how it unfolded and what happened, but needless to say, it was a trying time financially. And mind you, during that period of time, my law practice was very successful. It's doing very well. But you find yourself upside down in a real estate transaction, depending on what it is. You've got to be very careful. So making wise decisions, having mentors, hearing from people, and learning from others' mistakes, I think is very important. So that's financially. Let's talk about physically. I do every day on this channel talk about staying fit, making yourself stronger from a cardio perspective, and also doing your strength training. And obviously part of this is weight loss, getting your body fat down, making yourself more resilient, making your immune system stronger. In 2018, in February, believe this or not, I was almost 280 pounds. Right now, I am 210 pounds. I'm about 6'2". And I took about, let me see, I think my waist size was up to about a 44. I think I might even have crested at a 46. Right now, I'm sitting at about a 33 waist. Body fat level is way down. Muscle mass is way up. I've gone through probably 2 or 3 complete wardrobe changes in this journey. But the point is in February in fact, I looked at a New Year picture of myself and my wife, December 31st of 2017. We went out for dinner, and I was wearing a sport coat, and I've always been a big guy, so I carry weight a little better. But you put a picture of myself then next to myself now, and it literally is like a different person. So I embarked upon a journey that's now been, over 5 years. I just said, look, enough's enough. I wasn't happy. I was happy with everything else I was doing in my life, and had other successes with the law practice and other things, but I hadn't yet put that piece of the puzzle in place. And I decided that I was going to do it. And it meant an overhaul, not only of my diet, my eating, my physical fitness levels, but making a complete change, and not only just changing, but sticking with it. And here we are. Let me see. It's over 5 years later. I guess it'll be almost 6 years. There are no shortcuts. So you've got to put in the work. You have to be consistent. You can't decide tonight your New Year's resolution is to get fit, work out for a few days next week, and then go back to eating potato chips and laying on the couch. It doesn't work that way. There are no shortcuts. So about how, let's say in 2019-ish, I was doing great with my physical fitness routine, and I was in a workout class, and I herniated a disc in my back. I had never had back issues, never had any auto accidents, things like that, no pre-existing conditions. Did a 6 millimeter herniated disc, L2, L3, for those doctors that you know what that is, and it was a pretty substantial herniation. And it was a fight back. It took me, I had, my left leg was numb, and I had very little feeling from in the kneecap area, my lower leg, for probably 6 months because of the nerve impingement. I literally had to start over. I couldn't get off my back. I had to go on YouTube, and I got obviously great information from coaches and people around me that helped me to rehabilitate that injury. I didn't take shots. I didn't get surgery. None of that. I just went back to the basics, and I almost had to start over. So there has been adversity even within the journey. You'll start the journey, and then within that, there'll be little or large setbacks in that process. So nothing comes easy. It was pain. I've never felt that much pain in my entire life. Could not move. Did all this stuff, tried different scenarios and traction, this and that, and finally started to get through it where I could put weight on that leg because the nerve, and I rehabilitated it and worked on my core and my abdominal strength and things to try to insulate the back from being injured. And I still have pain, I still have setbacks, but I've worked through it, and that whole back now for me is stronger, and I've come out the other side stronger, better, quicker, and I hope that's I hope that's a story that gives some people, some motivation, because I don't want to hear, and anybody tells me, well, I can't do it, or it'll take too long, or I've got too much weight to lose, or I don't have time in my schedule. I mean, all that kind of stuff is a bunch of BS. Everybody can make the time. You have to set the goals and you have to set the goals for yourself, and you have to stick to it, and you have to put the work in. So look at adversity, financial adversity. I've dealt with it, and now I basically have no debt. My credit score is over 800. We have, obviously reserves. We have other items we've built on over the years now for financial strength. And, that feels great. But you know what? I was taught that hard lesson, and who knows if I would have learned, if I would have changed course, without that. The same thing with the physical fitness and the weight loss. So I'm not coming out here preaching to anybody. Obviously, those are vulnerable stories I'm sharing with you right now from my personal life. And that's kind of what this channel is about. You can be a badass, and that's important. And you can have all the skills and training, and you need to work on that every day. But life's lessons are harsh sometimes, but pay attention to them. And I hope that you guys can build on this and start 2024 with a strong mindset, with the right mindset that anybody can do this. Doesn't matter what your profession is, what your job is. You can make the decision to make changes for the better. You can start a new business. You can start a side hustle. You can start getting up at the same time every day. You start working out every day, getting your steps in every day. Stop doing stupid things. Stop hanging out with people that are detracting from you. Your circle of friends obviously is very, very important. And we've talked about that before on this channel. And maybe that's where you start, is eliminating people from your life that are taking away from you and that are causing you not to reach your potential, whatever that might be. So I'll leave it there. It's at 15 minutes. I was able to ramble for 15 minutes without sharing with you a news story today. I did have a couple of news stories today, but look, it's the same stuff. It's more collapse, more warnings about the banks in 2024. We'll cover that next week when we're back on track. I think that's going to be obviously unfolding tragedy as we get into 2024. I just want to say thank you. Happy New Year's today. Everybody, please be safe. Don't do dumb stuff this evening. We were going to go out to dinner with the family, but one of my kids is pretty sick, has a fever, so we've canceled those plans. We are going to lay low tonight with the family and just enjoy our company and just stay out of the riffraff. So with that being said, again, I appreciate all of you. Please, let's continue growing this channel because the platform is important to me. When I share something like this that's happened to me, obviously, I'd love to have, a million people watching that could learn from it because it can teach. But we are starting we're getting a great start out of the gates here. I appreciate you guys getting me to these next levels in terms of subscribers. So we continue to feed the algorithms and we continue to grow the platform and this community so others may participate in this journey. So again, everyone have a great afternoon and evening. And if I don't post something tomorrow, New Year's Day, it's just because I'm doing stuff with the family. I'll do something on the day after. Maybe I'll do something tomorrow if I can. If not, please have a great New Year's Eve, great New Year's Day. Talk to all of you soon. Bye.